the second to last stream. Now, today, it's gonna be a little bit different. Two reasons. First of all, it's the more recent series, and it might not actually be completed yet. I hope it isn't, because if it is, it's kind of a terrible, horrible conclusion, to be honest. Second of all, I just got back from a restaurant where I had like 3 glasses of Mountain Dew. So today should be a lot more fast paced, a lot more like a if you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean. Okay, first episode of America Attack. America Attack. It's got a double A. That's kind of weird. Okay, so we find out that there are these statues in Japan, right? Let's draw them like a. Oh, I forgot to mention. I actually rewatched the season for this one, so it should be a little more accurate now. Okay, so we got these little statues, right? Yeah. So, we find out that inside of the statues, right, there is a bomb. Blah, 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 blah. There's a bomb. That's a bomb. Bomb. Yeah. So the statue's got a bomb, and they also have bomb. Yes, like from Angry Birds. You're so observant, John, our my uncle. I love bombs. Me too. Okay, so we see America, right? And it gets well, we don't see America, but we see the statue like hits us with the falling over, and then the bomb comes out. Where's it going? Well, based on the title, America Attack, it's going to America, most likely, maybe. I don't actually know. So, that's bad. We also see Donald Trump. He has mugshot posted, right? But it's like, blah, blah, blah. Sad. And then that's blood. I don't have a way to show it, but his face is full of blood because he got beaten, right? And there's a news report, and they're like, will Trump use this for his 2024 campaign? And then we cut to a book. This is the book with a similar looking cover. It's kind of similar looking to his mugshot, where it's like how do I like I don't. Hey, I'm in here. I don't use the threat because I respect it. It's what he says in the book. I forgot what the book's called. So we later see, more importantly, the idea of putting bombs into national monuments. Right, this is a global idea, right? Like it's happening in the Colosseum, which is the Colosseum. Happening in the it's happening in the Taj Mahal. That's another thing. It's happening in. I think yeah. That's the Taj Mahal, by the way. But it's also happening in the Statue of Liberty. Like it's just the actual Statue of Liberty. And if this doesn't set off any like alarm bells in your brain, then like that should be pretty significant to you, because we know the Statue of Liberty has the serpent, and we know in this universe, right? Like if this is happening after season 3, then we know that the serpent is still in there. So like what's going on with that? How would that be? How would that be the case? Murder. That's correct. Um, and then it kind of ends with that. Okay, next episode is debate demon, right? So there's the Republican primary debate, right? It's a parody of the real life. Well, not really parody. I guess the kind. So satire. It's a political satire about the Republican debate, and they're all like make them angry. Let's draw one guy. He just happened to be there. Um, so so the question is how to solve the mass shooting. Mass shooting? Like mass treacherousness? Oh my goodness graciousness! We also find out, it's like, and then it's a this Mr. Naff, I love the stream. Can you please shout out my good friend Wolfgang Drake? It would be so silly. Yo, shout out Wolfgang Drake, bro. Wolfgang Drake, more like awesome Drake. So this little guy, he's called the Debate Demon, and he's leaving little card telling the presenters what to do, right? Like cause chaos and then blame the ill and then stuff like that, right? So this guy's a bad guy, but these are Republicans, so it's okay. I mean, like, they were bad guys already, so. Okay, so the next episode, then, I think, is the special treat. The IMDb page is out of order, which is weird. Matt Damon! Matt Damon! Okay, so, this one's weird, right? So we got a girl, right? That's not even how I draw the characters. What the hell? Where's my art style? We got a girl, and her name is Maya Arnoldson. Like, it's just said in the episode, this is Maya Arnoldson. Now, if any of you have been paying attention, you might be thinking, what? What? How is that Maya Arnoldson? That's a little weird. And it is a little weird. So she also Mr. Squirrel is here, but he's a cat this time. Squirrel. So she gets like a text or whatever, and it says like go to the tree. Let's draw a little like text box here. Now, this is weird for multiple reasons, not the least of which being the phone is a personal computer. Actually, no, the least of which being the phone is a personal computer. But then we cut over to another guy, right? And here, let's draw him. This guy's name is Leonard Moreland. Now, again, to my observant viewers here, you might be thinking, that's a little weird. We already know who Leonard Moreland is, and he ain't this. So it's odd. It's very odd. But this Leonard Moreland is different, because he again sees the weird, like, it's this, and then, like, that, and then there's, like, the black space here. He sees this symbol, and, Marlin SML? No, it's Leonard Moreland. So then this little black thing is, like, rotating around here, like the little, black circle. Damn it. And then there's also an oval here, and it's expanding, but that's not important. It's also not as easy to draw. Um. Okay, yeah. So he sees another guy. So like he's like brought into like a special room, I guess, and there's a bunch of other guys watching behind him. One of the guys suddenly passes out on his desk, and he's dead. He dead. And then everyone else dies. Everyone else in the room dies. Okay, yeah, that's sad. That's sad for them though, but it's also sad for Leonard Moreland because now he has survivor's guilt. And that, gee, it sure is boring around here. So then we see Maya, right? And she's at her little, like, cat tree. And then she's got, cat in bag. Then she's at her little, like, cat tree. Cat tree. And then Your Majesty, Ganon and his minions have seized the island of Corridor. Of Corridor, my bad. And then she vanishes. I don't know. But it means that, this little cat tree is a special tree. Which raised some questions for me when I first watched it and made me think it's a bit of a red herring also. Well, I mean, it isn't. Like, it definitely isn't. But it's just weird because, like, we know what a special tree is, and, like, we find out later on, like, the serpent is still there, and, like, it's all the same thing, so, like, what? That was kind of weird. I don't get that. That's like a fake special tree, but it's a real special tree. Oh, so I don't know. Okay. Anyway, the next episode, President Pattinson. So I got this guy. It is written only Link can defeat. Shut up! I don't want to hear your Zelda ass story. Okay, so we got this guy, right? How are we gonna draw him? He's got a hat. So this is Robert Pattinson. Yeah. And he's from Britain, so I gotta draw the British flag again. Which sucks, because the British flag sucks. And it's like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And then here it's like this bad flag. So he's lived in Great Britain his whole life, but technically he's an American citizen, and he's also 35. So that means he's able to run for president, right? And he says, what if little Rob had a say? Now, Robert Pattinson is also an actor, just like in Pineapple Emoji. He's also an actor, just like in like with James Dean and Montgomery Clift. They were also actors from the 60s, but this is not the 60s. Okay, I forgot to mention this season has the spin-off of or the subtitle America. No, this season has a spin-off of Modern Day. So everything that happens in it takes place during the modern day, and it also just has like way better cinematography the entire way through. It just looks like way higher production value the entire way. It's really cool, honestly. I didn't like it at first, but that's because like I was watching it as it was coming out, as opposed to the rest of the mythos, which I just watched all in one sitting, pretty much. Well, two sittings actually. Modern day Ren and Stimpy. No, no Ren or Stimpy. We don't got time for that. We got a lot of ground. Actually, we don't have that much ground to cover. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Robert Pattinson, right? Uh, he wins the vote. Let's draw like a poll here, right? It's we don't actually know what the values are, but we got Pattinson and Trump. So Robert Pattinson wins, and Donald Trump is like I support any celebrity who wants to be prez. Because I guess he's like also a president in this timeline, which is kind of weird. Whatever. Um. So yeah, he's the president now, but the problem is, he goes nuts. Okay, he goes insane. He is no longer well. He is mentally unstable. He loses his mind, but like, in reality, like, literally mentally unwell. Let's draw like a cuckoo bird in his hat. Let's draw like spiral eyes. I'm a president, baby. That's what he says actually. That's actually in this series. He does actually say that. Um, so he's no longer well to fit in the office. He cannot do it. He is not mentally well. Um, so then they get like Trump, I guess, as the acting president. I suppose he becomes the president again. It's like that makes sense. Wait, let's give him hair. And then I think that's all. Rump. Okay, so he also talks about how prison sucks. Oh, also in prison, I watched this movie and it sucked. I don't really know why he says this. It's not really relevant, I don't think. Um, and then we find out. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So the practice of putting the bombs in this prison, more like prison. I found out. So putting all the bombs in the statues is called it's called Operation Seed. And why do they do it? It's to protect gun rights. Because of course. Ah shit. That's my alarm. It tells me to brush my teeth. By the way, I forgot to turn it off today. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So it's to protect gun ownership because political satire. Yeah. So in the next episode, Virginia's Wonderland. This one's sad, but also because it's sad, that means it's boring. Blah, blah. Okay, so we got Virginia, right? Sad because she's always sad. We got Virginia Arnoldson, and then she puts her mother's jewelry on top a chandelier. This is what a chandelier looks like, by the way. That's actually like the greatest drawing of all time, bro. I swear to God. So she puts jewelry up there, jewelry on top of the chandelier, and then her mother and father are all pissed at her. But then the chandelier falls and they both die! Rip lol. Let's continue this on this next page. So they're dead. That's kind of sad for them. But it's more sad for Virginia because she's got to go to a home now, right? And nobody likes her, not even the instructor guy. What the fuck is that? I'm schizophrenic. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna say that. Oh, that's really good looking. That's really good looking. What's cooking? Good looking. It's me. I'm cooking. Let bro cook. That's what they said to me. Oh yeah. So she's in the home, right? In the orphanage, right? And so she makes these little like I guess like little like hideouts, I guess. Where she reads because it's always reading. You know what? She's reading. I never liked reading. I never got it. But then she dies. I don't know what. I don't know if she dies or vanishes. Actually, it might be that she vanishes. But regardless, she is no longer there. She just up and vanished. That's sad. I don't remember what happens in the rest of the episode. It's kind of weird. Next episode though, I remember this one. It's called The Murder of Mickey Mouse. And it's about Mickey Mouse, right? Give him the ears. Give him a thumbs up emoji. Or just a thumbs up. That's a real thing outside of the emoji. I forgot. And give him a little pants here. And then give him I don't think he has a tail, but let's give him a tail. And then give him a. So this is Mickey Mouse. And it's Steamboat Willie, right? So he's on a steamboat. But then the bad thing happens. What is the bad thing? I don't know. But this happens in it. I'm just drawing the thumbnail because IMDb always shows the thumbnails. That happens to him, and then it says that mirrors are bad, and they lie twice. So I don't know. I don't know. It was made on January 1st, 2024 because Steamboat Willie was public domain. That's it. That's the only reason. Okay. Footage of final Trump rally. This one's a doozy. I like this one. So I don't think Trump actually is the acting president. I think I was wrong. He's just like a big figure still. Wait, let's separate these. And then we got like a bleh. Yeah, that's peak separation. Okay, yeah. So Donald Trump's like, and then we got an audience of adoring fans. Robert Pattinson smells. He says that. And then also we find out that Robert Pattinson, who's still crazy, crazy toys in the attic. I am crazy. Truly go fishing. There must have been a door there in the wall when I came. It's funny because cough noises are funny. Let's give him a launcher the nukes. And then he says that, and then he launches the nukes. Nuke. And then we'll draw a nuke. I'm gonna launch the nukes! And then he launches the nukes. So then Donald Trump dies. He's dead. But then so is like pretty much everyone else. Because he nuked all of them. What is that on my hand? Why is it orange? Okay, so, man. You know, I'm gonna have, like, I'm gonna spend so much time editing this VOD. It's gonna be, like, at least 5 hours long. That's insane. Okay, yeah. So he launches the nukes, and then Trump dies, right? We find out that he died, like, he went to Alcatraz. But Alcatraz is just an island. The Traz. And then he died there. But, like, it's literally just an island. So, this is a red herring initially, because I thought, no, Alcatraz? I mean, it makes sense. There's no serpent, because what I didn't realize, like, they showed the statue. Well, no, I thought this when I rewatched it, right? The Statue of Liberty, right? It has a regular, like, a bomb, right, for Operation Seed. So I thought that means there just is no serpent in this, because the serpent's spoiler, like, the serpent's probably made of Alcatraz. I have this whole theory about, like, how Alcatraz works, which we'll get to next time, baby! Come back for Friday's stream. Friday's stream, the final conclusion. We're doing the Nixon verse, and we're doing any, like, remaining theories. And also, if you guys have any questions, be sure to tune in on Friday. Friday is going to be a big stream, okay? It's going to be a big deal. Get your popcorn. We're finishing this series. Anyway, Alcatraz. So there's no Alcatraz. Well, like, the Alcatraz Island is just an island. It's not a cell. So, yeah. So, anyway, next episode is called Alcatraz Always, which is pretty off-putting, I'd say. So, it starts off with Carthonot A, right? Yeah, this is Carthonot A, and he's saying, all the other Carthonauts are liberals. This isn't even ironic. This is actually how the episode opens. The episode literally opens with him saying, all the other Carthonauts are liberals. What is this series? I don't even... Why is it like this? Alex Kazanis, why are you like this? And also, I love this. I love this series because it has lines like this. All of the other cosmonauts are liberals. Because half of the most memorable lines are breathtaking lines, like actually brilliant storytelling, like the United States is a ship of Theseus. And the other half of the lines are all of the other cosmonauts are liberals. Okay, yeah, so find out cosmonaut A attended the Trump rally, and he also found Trump's corpse, right? And he had to vomit because it was mutilated. Oh yeah, because he said, "Please burn my body if you find it." That's what he says. Wait, I forgot the whole point of friggin' of the Monument Monster. So the point of it, right, is that what is that? Oh, it's a cat. Okay, so the Monument Monster, right? Let's draw that guy. Blah 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 blah. And then it's just a regular person, so like so this is the Monument Monster, and it's Robert's boss. That does not make any sense, but it is apparently. So that's cool. I don't know. And apparently Biden and Trump had the same opinion. So this is the Monument Monster. It's another important character. So Cosmonaut A sees Donald Trump's mutilated body. Let's draw like a ow, and then he vomits. Vomit. But then he returns to the surface and he finds the debate demon and the Monument Monster. And then we got Coffin A. And then we got so then they send Coffin A down this long ass tunnel where he finds a TV, a Mickey Mouse TV. And then he watches it, and then the episode, well, that's where Coffin A's story ends. Then this part I did not expect. Now, okay, again, I don't know if I made this clear enough, but I didn't rewatch season 4 until today, and I made the freaking the season 3 stream yesterday, right? And I made a pretty pivotal mistake in there. You see, I said that Monument mythology was not canon, and I mean, it said in the episode it's canon. But here's the thing, right? My video, my timeline. I do what I want. I say what's canon. I haven't seen Coffin A talking about this, and he is the creator of the series. So, we'll get to that. But here's the thing. I don't gotta say this is canon. I can say whatever I want's canon, and until it literally gets said. everything that happens in the Monument mythology is canon. I don't believe it. I'm not changing my opinion. I don't believe Monument mythology is canon. I believe it's still a red herring. Okay. Anyway, I haven't even talked about like what makes it important, right? So we got this guy, right? And he's like literally a cartoon character. And he's talking about black hole. We gotta let's make that black. Live footage of a black hole, and he says so he's answering questions about a black hole. One question says, "Yo, where are my kids?" And he does not answer this. And then other question is like, what happens in a black hole? So then he says, I'll show you. So then we see video of Monument mythology, like just regular video, and he gets established as a reliable narrator because all of the facts he says are correct and like actually scientific and based in logic and reasoning, and we can assume strongly that everything he says is correct. So when he shows footage of Monument mythology, that means it's pretty much saying that everything said in that video is canon. So it's like, technically, I was wrong. But I don't care! I do what I want! So you gotta chillax up there, Whiskers. So, Monument mythology. I'm not going over it again. If you want to see it again, you can just watch the season 3 bit again, the season 3 VOD. Or if I edit the VOD, I don't know, might be able to see it there. I don't know. Let's talk about the Trinity Desk project. That's the next video. The Trinity Desk project. So we got this desk, right? And it's invisible. It means you can't see it. But we also find out, so it can only be seen through a special photograph. And we also see there's 2 kids in it. 2 kids in it. So these are the 2 kids from this guy's question. Yo, where are my kids? Why, they're in here, of course. They're in the Trinity Desk. Now here's the thing. This episode is 26 minutes long, and it is a lot of filler, so I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't even think it's, like, relevant to the series, because, like, most of it, it's either filler, or it's, like, it's this weird side story about, I think Maya Arnoldson, she's watching a NASA show where like they invite top class students to see a rocket launch, and then they all die because they're like literally right there with the fuel boosters. I mean, obviously, yeah, they're dead. And so she's like, that was scary. And that's it. And that's where the episode is. I don't get it. I don't like it. And, you know, we initially thought that this was the finale because they kind of presented it as if it was the finale. So it's not the finale, and even though I know it's not the finale, it's still just not a very good episode. Anyway, if we check the check the IMDb page for a second episode to see the description written for it. Riley Tillin goes back to the corner world, attempting to terrorize the corner vault. Calls on an A stops in Mass, and he wants to add some national monuments to his gallery. I wrote that. So yeah, I'm officially the biggest Monument Mythos fan of all time. Take that, everyone else. I am the #1 Monument mythologist. Anyway, Corner World. This is the episode. Oh, I gotta change the lighting, don't I? This is the most recent episode of the series, and oh wait, that's one option. I guess. Also, I think it's shaping up to be the finale. Like, I think it's the final episode of the series, and I'm gonna keep it real. So, like, not only is it worse than Freedom Forever, which, like, that makes sense, because, like, that's one of my favorite videos on the internet, period. It's also worse than, Alcatraz Apocalypse, which, it's okay. Like, that's also a very good episode. It's also a worse conclusion than, Freedom Failure, because that episode isn't a conclusion at all, but, like, at least it, like, establishes on something being the intro episode. This is a good episode. Corner World is a very good episode, but it's a horrible conclusion. Okay, so, do you all remember back from, where was it? From 4 years ago, well, no, more than 4 years ago, we got Riley Tillin, right? He explores the Corner World. So he's back. It just suddenly, like, introduce him like he's always been. Let's draw him bigger. So Riley Tillin, he's back in the equation. And he says, terrorize the corner folk for generations. Now, I don't think this was explained in the previous episode. But what we know is, oh wait, so I gotta actually explain it. So he goes into the corner world, right? Blah, 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 blah. The trees in the background, I guess. And then let's give him little legs. Let's peek. Yeah, so he's in the corner world now, and he's about to terrorize the corner folk because they've been giving him recurring nightmares. And he's like, I'm stronger than them. I can beat up the corner folk. I'm gonna destroy their little corner folk culture. That's what he sounds like, actually. So then he gets stopped by Cosmonaut A, and he's like, yo, man, you better not do that. So, it's never actually explained how Cosmonaut A got his power, but it's pretty obvious. So when he, like, I just kind of inferred it on my way, and I'm, like, a good, like, 99.998% sure this is what happened. So, when he was falling through the hole here, right, it's like when he was falling through dimensions with Virginia, right? Where was that? Where is that? Hold on. Don't mind the wonderful art, by the way. Yeah, so, wait, no, that's actually later. It's here. So, she's falling through the, through the dimensions, and it takes her, like, or the universe, and it takes her, like, hundreds of years. It feels like 500 years, she says. See, yeah. Oh, nope, that's actually too early. So, what? Oh wait, no, yeah. So what happened here is that the same thing happened to Cornerfolk or to Cawthonot A. He also falls for 500 years, but then he gets imbued with Alcatraz power because so like pretty much anything important in this series, if it's important, it's because of Alcatraz. That's just how it is. I don't know. We don't know what Alcatraz is really. We just know it's the thing that makes things powerful, kind of. Um, and also if it gets affected by radiation, then it turns on, kind of. So Cawthonot A has been imbued with an extreme amount of Alcatraz. That's kind of funny. Alcatraz. That's kind of funny. Um, so he tells Riley, telling you better not do that, right? So he has also got a little gallery, and the gallery is of demons. Demon. They're the same demons actually from where are we? From Mr. Manticore, right? They're like all these demons down here, right? I didn't feel like drawing them, but they're all the same demon, like demons. So then Riley starts to feel bad, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry." So then Cawthonot A says, let's go get us some monuments. So then they go to the US and they take such monuments as the, wait, let's draw the capital though. They take such monuments as the Statue of Freedom, but not like the powerful version, because she was never given power. They take the Statue of Liberty, and they also just take the Grand Canyon, which that doesn't that is a bunch of rocks. How do you take that? So Riley and Cawthonot A perform the most devious lick in all of the series, and then that's kind of it. That's just kind of where the series ends so far. Like that's all that happens. Again, I haven't rewatched the Trinity Death Project, but I don't really want to. Oh, also I forgot a Monument Mythos. It was released on a day that does not exist, which is February 29th. And it's just got a bunch of people from a series. It's got well, not from a series, but like a bunch of people who existed. Got my main man Abe Lincoln. It's got Joe Biden. It's got who else has got? I don't remember. It's got those guys, and it just says like this is the Monument Mythos. Now, I thought I'd have a lot more to say about season 4, especially because I had a lot more to say about season 3, and it has like an even shorter story. No, actually, no, it doesn't, because season 4 pretty much all tells one story. And I'm also just not as familiar with it, because like I haven't watched any analysis videos or like been on the subreddit or anything. So like, it's probably more to it. But basically, like the main ideas are like Alcatraz is powerful, U.S. government sucks, and the Robverse. I'm calling it the Robverse. Like it should technically be called the Pattinson verse in the same way that it's the Dean verse, and the Nixon verse, but like Rob verse is just a better title because it's one syllable. Also, the Rob verse is different from the Clift verse. And what else did I have to say? No, that's pretty much it, actually. This is a shorter stream today, and also we've had even less people watching it today, but you guys better be there on Friday, because Friday is when shit goes down, okay? Friday's gonna be the best fucking stream on the internet, swear to God. Bye, chat, good night.